Hey y'all, it's me, and you already know. Yeah. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. And how in the hell are you? I hope everybody doing good. If you ain't, I hope you get better. Okay. If today your birthday, happy birthday to you. If you getting married today, congratulations. And shout out to all my workers. Yeah. Hey y'all, look y'all. Now, it's a Friday. And you know, respect the check. We're gonna talk about making responsible decisions. And we're gonna talk about building your self-esteem. Now, we got, I ain't talking to the young people. I'm talking to everybody, okay? I'm talking to everybody out there. I'm talking to everyone out there. This is very important in life. This is very important in life. Y'all going to get what you're going to eat, drink, smoke, whatever you're going to do, that's your business. Because this is very important for you. Because I'm tired of y'all haters. Haters, y'all motivate me, but it ain't the problem about me being motivated because I'm already motivated. I'm trying to motivate you. Y'all come on in. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Don't pay me no attention because I just get tickled because that's me. I'm being me. I'm being who I am. Right, y'all? Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday to everybody, okay? I hope everybody having a wonderful day and a great day. Whatever you're going through, do a favor for me. Just don't be a hater about what you do. Give people credit, people. Give people credit where it do. Give people credit. Give people credit. Give them the credit that they supposed to have. Why y'all? I ain't never been no hater. I never been a hater all my life. I get everybody credit when they don't even supposed to have credit. I'm just like Jay-Z. Now I see what Jay-Z talking about. Now I see what Jay-Z talking about. Those who got award when he's supposed to get award. There's a hater, those who try to act like they ain't haters, they are haters. Give the people credit what credit is due. They're gonna get it anyway. Stop pretending. It's not a point. Let's make some decision, y'all. So we're gonna make some decision, okay? Y'all got to give people credit and stop pretending that you don't know. That you get all the credit to somebody else and not that is. Ooh, Lord, that's all that come in making their decision. Why? Y'all stop being like that. Please, my people of the United States of America. I want y'all to stop being in competition. Ain't nobody in competition with y'all. They trying to be themselves. They been themselves all day like they can't help they got it going on like that. They do. I like Beyonce. Jay-Z ain't never hit. Jay-Z never been a fan of mine, but Beyonce was very beautiful, like I am. You know, she got more money than me. But I never been a hater. And people want you to be a hater. They'll they'll, they'll start something with you so they can make it look like you the hater. You ain't no hater. Ain't nobody no hater. You the hater. Give the people the credit where the credit due. Stop pretending that you want all the credit that somebody else already credited being doing. Just stop. Come on, y'all. Stop acting like that. Just be yourself. Congratulate a person who have made the right decision to move forward in their career, in their life, happily, ever. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Yeah, you are here with your girl, Funny Acting Grandmama Lanita. Yes, sir. And before we get started, close my screen door and start letting out on them parasites. Flies up in my house. Cause flies are parasites. Why people hate? So people hate so hard. They afraid to see you succeed when you are already successful. And it's funny to me because they don't know how successful you are because they don't know you because you ain't told them everything about you. But you are already a successful person, but you're trying to help other people. But it's funny when you see they going against you. When they acting like they ain't paying you no attention, but they are. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit today, cause today is Friday, and I got to hit it in the morning. And y'all gonna see me in the morning. And shout out to my early morning workers. Y'all not supposed to be on here early in the morning, but whoo, I was doing some things. I would need a mod. I need my mods to come out the cloud, come out the trees, and come in the chat for me. Come on in, mods. Come on in here. Come on in here with your girl. Come on in here with your girl. Okay? You ain't got to run. Just come on in here. I want all my subscribers and I want all my people who've been following me, who've been just start subscribing to me and real. You got to be real with me. You got to be real over here. You know, making decision is one of the hardest things that grown people, your children, and your fault and your decision that you made affected everybody that loves you. I have to do this today, y'all. I have to do this because I'm looking at people make decisions every day in their lives. But the self-esteem ain't in the right place. It's not where it's supposed to be. Because if it was, it wouldn't be the way it is. Listen. So what we're going to do today, and I got to do this, y'all, because today's Friday. Because somebody going to make the wrong decision. Somebody is going to make a decision that they decided to make. They didn't have to make it, but they decided to make it. Okay? See, you can't, what people got to realize, y'all, you can't teach and tell nobody something, motivate someone when you aren't doing it yourself. You're not doing it yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. For you to say that, did you see the apple fall out the tree? And you know they didn't see the apple fall out the tree because you knew that they was already in the tree. Y'all got to do it. Manifest reality. What's up, baby? Ooh, girl, my day is going so well. My day is so. I'm trying to help my young people because it seems like I'm trying to get the 40 and over understand that we're supposed to be leaders to our young people. Thank you, baby. You know what? I know too many. I know too many young people. 36 and 30, 20 something, 19, and they know me. I ain't changed. I haven't changed. Look, y'all, building your self-esteem and making responsible decision is very important. And so I have in this people, I'm not going to be the same. I'm going to be good at what I do and what I say because I'm older. As I get older, I'm supposed to get wiser to teach the young people because they are not being taught. Or they has been taught and ignoring it. But we can't be guardians and make decisions for them. But we can lead them on the path of making positive decisions. But you can't do it when you not sure of your own decisions. You can't do it. Y'all, this is real talk. This is real talk that I'm talking about. This is real talk. Yeah, this is I try to educate people. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for subscribers. I'm not here for views. I'm not competitive with nobody. I'm not trying to compete because I am competitive. So that's something that you're going to find yourself doing. But I'm not here to do that. Okay, let's talk. Why is it important to make decisions? Because decisions is in everyday life we go through. When we wake up in the morning, we got to make a decision. When we go to sleep, we got to make the decision. When we turn our back, we got to make a decision. When we leave, we got to make a decision. When we come back, we got to make a decision. When before we leave, we got to make a decision. And then we got to make the decision, whatever we decide to do, because guess what? It's something that comes along with this decision that you make. People, consequences. Consequences. You don't know if you're not taught it how to make decisions, then you won't know where I am now. You don't understand me. You won't understand why is Lanita funny at the Lanita is trying to teach people because ain't nobody tell them. If I don't tell them, then they're going to be lost in society. Y'all about to turn over into something else Monday. Monday is going to make a lot of y'all who think that you have made the right decision be, whoo, Lord have mercy. I ain't trying to be no preacher. I'm trying to motivate my people. I've been doing it for years. Almost 20, 30 years. Certified 25 years doing this. So you'll never be competitive to me because you're not in my field. You're not in the field. I'm not going to tell you everything about me. My thing is to put that message out there because it hasn't been taught and it been ignored by people not paying attention what's going on in the home and making it harder on the teachers. Y'all ain't one day y'all ain't gonna have no teachers. You complain about the teachers. You complain about the good mothers. You complain about the good fathers. You complain about the good preachers. You complain about people that care for people. I'm a people person. You'll never be me because you don't understand what I'm saying. Everybody can't get a job in the field that I'm in because they are not people. They don't get along with people. Everybody is not made to be dealing with people. How do you do this? This is what I be here on my job. Here what I retired from, y'all. I'm not about to tell y'all my business. I don't care if I talk to you every day. I'm not gonna tell you everything about me. I ain't never told no man everything. I ain't never told nobody around me everything. What I done been through. I ain't never told my children what I've been through, ups and downs. You don't supposed to do that. Y'all been taught wrong. And then you got some been taught right. Wants to be wrong. Now I do give credit to the parents out there and the people out there who been making good decisions, been doing what they supposed to do, and you decided to do wrong. Stop being a hater all your life. Just because it sounds like it's what somebody else said, don't mean that it came from that person. Some people think alike because they are in that thinking file. You got different form of thinking. You might not be in my thinking field. You may be over there. So where it seems like you don't heard it before, you haven't. Because you're not in my thinking. Oh, Lord, y'all, I ain't got all day to teach. I ain't said I would go. I said, oh, Lord, I said I'm going to do this. Woo, y'all don't know what they don't know what I'm talking. They don't know what I'm talking about. People, when people talk, I may not talk proper, but I can speak. Baby, I can switch on you. I love to hear people say, you speaking English or you speaking, what language are you speaking? Even if they trying to be, I could be slang, I could be proper, I can speak the way I want to speak. But when I'm trying to put it over, when you be in that lane, when you be around a lot of people, you learn to speak different language. You learn how to speak different languages. Not me, foreign languages. It's the way I present. Because y'all don't understand real language. So y'all took me out of my real languages. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear that devil worship mess. And I'm not going to do it because I ain't part of him. I'm stronger than him. I'm powerful than him. So you know who team I'm on. Shoot. Girl, they don't know. They don't know. They think I'm playing. I ain't telling them nothing. But I'm here today to let y'all know I'm going to tell y'all how to make responsible decisions. Okay? And then, because when you make responsible decisions, if there are no values, if there are no values, if there are no values, how in the world are you going to make decisions? How are you going to make decisions with your family? How are you going to make decisions with yourself? Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm serious. I don't want to get like I used to be. So I'm trying to cut back. I'm trying to calm down. Because I don't want y'all to know who I am. I don't want y'all to know who I am. Who I really am. I don't want to speak the way I want to speak. I just want to, because I want to send a message to my young people. Because y'all taking my young people from me. I'm looking at it every day. How is a 2-year-old going to walk the street by themselves with a pepper with no shoes on? and get out your front door. My children ain't never did it, and I had 5. And you wouldn't believe that they were clean, fast, smart, and disciplined, sports and everything. It's all depends on how disciplined you are, people. This world done became lazy. So what I'm gonna do, because you ain't been taught right. Because your mama didn't have time to raise you. Your daddy didn't have time. He wanted, he think because he put money for you, he don't took care of you. He ain't did that. He ain't raising nobody. If you put it on the grandmama, you ain't did it like me. Teach, didn't give up. I was stressed, but I had to make responsible decision, and I have values. I have values, y'all. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth, but I'm gonna preach it in a way today. You got to have values. Values are very important in decision making. Okay, we're gonna get it through all of it. The 6th step to make a decision is what helped me and guide me to taking care of the 5 children that I have in my life. A lot of y'all women, it irritates me to hear you say, I don't want to, you take these children with you because there ain't about to be no single mother. What is a mother who gives her children away? What is a mother who gives their children away? Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know where y'all confused at? Y'all got to realize that people who big listen to people who small. I'm not small. I just got a small channel. Y'all got to listen when these young people know me. Y'all ain't gonna tell y'all, man. They know I listen to them, talk to them, and they don't got grown children now. And I say you can hang with me when you get ready to get grown. And they got children now. They still in touch with me. They grown now. They 30 and 40 years old. They 19 to 20, and they still contact with me. Let me tell y'all something. Please listen, people. Y'all got y'all so y'all. No, I ain't gonna do that. Let me go. The choices and the decision you make can affect each part of your health. Listen, young people. Listen, people, grown people, because y'all the problem. Sometimes 40 over, I always say 40 and old. We supposed to be better than what we are, but we're so busy trying not to be where we supposed to be. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. If you ain't here, you ain't catching. You ain't one meant for you to catch. Okay. Okay. The choices I said and decisions you make can affect each part of your health, physical, mentally and emotionally, socially. Y'all don't know what a real instructor, teacher, parents go through. Y'all don't know. Them real people, because you know why? They have values. They have values. They have values. They do. So, in order to make a decision, y'all, you must have, making the decision, you have values. If you don't have any values, You don't care. You just don't know that when you live on the street, I want to be homeless. I just want to be homeless because I can be homeless. You want to be homeless because you have values. And you don't want those values in your life. Y'all people are afraid our responsibility. You don't want to be leaders. That's what's going on in the world today. That's what's going on in the world today. Y'all don't see that? I don't care what they say about me. I'm going to always preach the truth. And 40 and over, we got to be the truth for the younger generation. Because no way we should be looking for a child. No way a child should be hungry. No way a child should be hurt. No way a child should be sleeping in class. No way a child should be tired in class because they can't get no sleep at home because you keep messing with them. No way a child should be smoking early age, gambling, and hanging with grown people and failing school. No way. Not fair. But I'm gonna go on with what I got to say. That's me. When I first had my first one, I was 19 and had them when I was 20. But guess what? I was still in college. I was on my last year of college. Didn't nothing stop me. And I kept going, kept pushing. Nothing stop. Don't nothing stop, y'all. Don't nothing stop. When I be seeing these young people doing good, I bet it's not one time y'all told a couple, oh, you did. Y'all look so cute together. Y'all better start hating. Y'all start hating. Start hating. It ain't using nobody in the world to be hating. Okay. Here we go. As you grow, y'all, listen, as you grow up, grown folks, people, you take on more responsibility. Right now, if you 36, 30, if you, listen, let me start over. If you 10, supposed to be in school, 11, 12, supposed to be in school, learning, 13, 14. You know what kept me out of trouble? That's right. You know what? I like to hear you talk. I like how you talking because you Let me tell you something. Let me as you grow up, you take on more responsibility for yourself. There's no way that I should be 9 and 8, 10, 11, 12 taking care of y'all. There's no way a child should be taking care of grown people. I'm looking at every day on social media. And I'm gonna tell y'all what they trying to do to social media. Can I tell you what they trying to do on some part? They trying to bring what they trying to do. What they blaming China for when you talk about TikTok, you're talking about people who going through a lot of mental issues. You got people who enjoy music and enjoy cooking and enjoy sharing a business. things that people like. People are such a hater these days. America, United States need to come back together because they are so broken. They are so big of haters among each other. Y'all got that. Y'all are such a hating country, but we supposed to be the loving country. But we such a hating. We a hater. We are hating. We are hating. You are jealous because China had drawn so much attention and fun to the United States, and y'all jealous. See, if you never been on TikTok, that's a business. If you're not on there for business, you don't know what I'm talking about. It's a business. And I'm so sick and tired of doing surveys asking me questions about my social media sites. I'm so sick of it. Stop worrying about what social media site that I'm interested in. I'm interested in anything that's going to entertain me. My children grown now. Now I don't work hard all my life. I'm retired. But I'm on this other job for a reason. God about to bless me in a couple more months, y'all. He gonna bless me on my birthday. He gonna bless me on my birthday in March. Y'all didn't respond to Biden like y'all supposed to respond to Biden about getting rid of TikTok. That's what affected Biden. Y'all ain't understanding what I'm saying. If you ain't never been on TikTok, they got a variety of things that you can do on there. It's a business place. That business brought me a long way and helped me from a lot of things that I was doing. Then the haters, not from y'all, from the business company, y'all know they listening. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And I know they listen because I'm keep taking these surveys. Listen to me, y'all. Now we're going to get back into the decision. The decision you make affects your health. You decided to smoke. You decided to try things that you never tried before. I did that when I was young. I ain't going to lie. Because I was stressed out. When you stress, you're not thinking. You're thinking that what you're doing, is right, but it's wrong. But if you got your children in your life, it will open up your eyes. What it'll tell you, what are you doing? You're not alone. When you decide to have kids, it's not about you anymore, Lanita. It's about those kids. Sheesh. It's about them kids. They don't know how to separate because they think that I have to tell my young people. It's a young man came to me. Let me tell y'all something. Young man came to me. He was like, well, I've been knowing him for a long time. And he came to me. He was talking about his situation. He was telling me that he was on probation and he was trying to keep from going to jail. And the young man, he could be my witness today. And he said that he got a little boy, he got a child, and he had a girlfriend. He was doing wrong and stuff. And he was telling me everything. Young men always talk to me. They talk to me. Girls shy away from me. And I got 3 girls and I got 2 boys. But the boys talk to me. Like, I guess they used to be around their grandma. I don't older women, I don't know. But they would talk to me, y'all. And he said that they want me to, I supposed to have, I might go to jail because I supposed to have some hours, community service hours. And he was coming to me with his problems. And by I've been the person that I am, I did something for him. But I listened to him. I listened to him. And when I listened to him, what I did was, if somebody's serious about their life, about not going to jail, when they serious. And I helped that young man, y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I did, but I'm a good person, y'all. I'm not who y'all think I am on social media, but I'm a very good person. I just don't know how to apply myself on social media because I retired from other jobs, from another job, and I'm not used to this. So of course, I'm not gonna be familiar with what I'm doing. But I helped him. I typed a letter, and I spoke to somebody, spoke to the person I need to speak to for him. Because what I do, that's why I be saying, don't pretend to, if you're not real, don't talk to me. You don't sit there and hear my whole content, and then you're going to act like somebody else said. Don't do that to me. You know you heard it from me. You heard it from me because I'm different. Everybody is different. I love people. I am the type of person that accept a person for who they are. I would rather be with a low income person to keep it around. I can be around high income. I'm already. I can be there with them, but I want to help low income people because they real people. They tell you their problem. They real. Yeah, they real. They real. California didn't just burn up for nothing. California didn't just burn up for nothing, y'all. Jeez. Now, your decision, somebody right now is trying to make a decision with no values. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. When you decide to have children, now women is just having babies. They're just getting pregnant, get pregnant. They ain't even worried about protection. They ain't worried about nothing. They just bring in the baby and throw them on the grandmamas. And throw them on the grandmamas. How in the world would you do that? And the grandmama mind ain't like it used to be. They gonna take the children because they love their child. A grandmama gonna accept their kids because they love their child. They don't want their kids and their grandkids in the system. And they'll do wrong and right, y'all. They'll sacrifice for their kids. It's a long story about grandmamas. Good grandmamas. Good grandmamas, y'all. Now you see it, now you don't. Now look, y'all. The choices, listen to what I'm saying. Before you make that choice, doing what you do, what you did, or what you're about to do, and this decision you made can affect each part of your health. Young people think in their 20s that they don't have high blood pressure, they don't have stuff. Y'all got more illnesses going on with y'all now than we ever did in our whole life. If you making all that noise all night and doing what you doing, how in the world a child supposed to stay awake in your class? How they supposed to stay awake in school and you got them being the mama for the baby. When the baby start crying, you take it out of there with you and the dad and you and the boyfriend and put the baby in there with the child, and child got to get up and go to school, and the child can't concentrate in school because she's sleeping. It's I seen it for myself, and I said what I said. I seen it for myself. Things gonna change, y'all. Things gonna change. Now, some decision may help you avoid harmful behaviors. Listen to what I said, young people. Listen to what I just said. Some decision may help you avoid harmful behaviors. But what's going to stop that harmful behavior? If you already made that choice, then that value didn't come where it's supposed to be. Your health, something that affected your mental health, by being able to focus on anything, is something in that that's making you do what you do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're not getting enough sleep for some reason. You're not paying your a teacher know when something wrong with a student. A teacher know when something wrong. A doctor know what's wrong with you before you tell the doctor what's wrong with you. A doctor know before you lie to that doctor. Before you come to grandmama. Grandmama already know what's wrong with you. Before you come to granddad, he know what's wrong with you. You affect your mental health by being able to focus on what you need to focus on. See, y'all, let me make y'all understand what I'm saying. Okay. I came from a family that have values. Okay. Even my mom and dad was divorced, but they had values. Ooh, big time value people. Woo, Jesus, boy. Ooh, talking about this. Woo. Let me tell you, but that would make me the person who I am. But you need your energy, people. Participating in sports kept me out of what? Trouble in high school. Participating in sport helped me focus on my values and my responsibility as being, I always wanted to be Wilma Rudolph. I was a skinny little girl running track, being in bicycle races. I always wanted to be Wilma Rudolph. Back in the days, we had idols, people that we look up for. Y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. Glorilla is bringing it back for a lot of young ladies. Glorilla came in with her deep voice, skinny little body, kept her mind, kept it real, told y'all the truth. And when you try to say something, she'll correct you. I like Glorilla. I call her my TikTok daughter. She know who I am. That girl's smart. They trying to bring it back. They trying to bring Hollywood Whereas entertainment, they try to take entertainment from social media. So you got in the United States, they so talented, but Chinese is just as talented than we are. But I had a long story about that, but still, they trying to, y'all, the stars don't came, all the stars coming to social media because y'all left the TV. You used to hear mom say, turn that TV out and go to bed. They don't have to say that now. They have to say, I know, put that phone up. Man, let me get the phone and put the phone on my dresser. Turn that computer out. Them parents got more to worry about than anything. Yeah, they got to take tablets and all that away. They ain't had to take nothing like that from us. Only thing they had to do was turn out the TV, or either the TV or go out by itself when it said dun 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 dun. Y'all, that's how our TV used to go out back in the days. And then a little thing come on TV said, shh. That means that it was off. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't understand. But I'm not going to blame it all on my youth. I'm going to blame it on us. And I'm going to blame it on the law. I'm going to blame it on society. I'm going to blame it on what I see. We got to get family back together. I don't know. It's always somebody don't want to. Y'all been, you know what? Y'all, influences is very important. Ethical is very important. Criteria, values is very important. Y'all got to change and lead the people that you are around, because them people are your mama still living. Your mama didn't give you away. Your daddy this that. You can't live the way other people live. It's so many our generation living right, but y'all, they see y'all living wrong and thinking it's the right thing to do. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Good decision making comes from learning to analyze. Listen now. Good decision making comes from learning to analyze the validity of health information. You got to know your health. See, you can't be stressed out in trying to smoke marijuana. You can't mix it with cognac and try to go to a party and hang with everybody else. That's a two different mixture of something that's gonna affect you quick. Y'all body cannot. Y'all got to realize your body cannot handle everything that you do. See, because I'm bigger than when I was skinny. I ain't gonna say skinny fine. I ain't gonna say skinny. I'm gonna say fine. When I was finer, because I'm thick, real thick now. But when I was finer, I ain't got no business. Ain't no 13-year-old got no business at P. Diddy party. Ain't no 13-year-old got. Back in the days, you got to remember that was back in the days when P. Diddy, they start having parties up now. But y'all got to realize that there are girls that thought they was grown, put on makeup, already a little older. We were looking like little kids when we was in school. We were looking like little kids. But look at the generation of kids now; they look older than y'all. I had to tell folks, that's that good. Look, that's in the 6th grade now. They are grown looking, but they are kids. They may act like that, but they are kids. So, good decisions come from learning to analyze the validity of your health information. If you take the time to analyze your decision before you think about robbing the bank, before you thinking about running away from home, before you thinking about doing something that gonna affect your health. Your health is very important because something mentally is telling you that this is what my mind like. This is what my body like want to do. You got to take time and learn yourself to analyze your validity of your health. Your health is causing you to go to jail. Y'all, this man, I seen this man crawled on the floor in jail, crawled on the floor. Ladies, I don't forgot what state that was. They was at the jailhouse. Lady was laying down over there on the floor. He crawled past up on the desk in front of God, sitting at the desk, all the God. He went up past him because he know he wasn't paying attention and went over there and did harm to that young lady. But guess what? That's why he was locked up. That's his health problem. That's his health. You can't do nothing with that. You can't do nothing about that. Now let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you the hardest thing. There are consequences that come behind your behaviors. You got to say, that's why you see people when they get locked up, you be like, they ain't scared. They don't think why they looking comfortable? Because these are things they already consider, y'all. These are the things they already know the consequences. Ashley Atkins not missing for nothing. Naziah Harris, that didn't happen to her for nothing. We as women got to wake up, but we it seems like ain't nobody help. Y'all, they help y'all, but they got tired of helping. So what we're gonna do, I just told y'all 100 things in one. In making a decision, you gotta have various ethical criteria. You're gonna need those 3 things. Y'all don't need no mama to tell y'all that. Just because a mother get on you because they want to see you do better. They doing good. They doing good. They did good. It's time for you to do good. But you choose your decision. So I just told y'all the importance of making a decision. Now, when you make a decision, the main thing you need to think about the values. Now, the value is what you believe, your beliefs that guides the way your family live, the way you live. The way you live. You might want to get away from that family. You might want to start your own good living. Just because that family living like that, you're in a good family. So you don't change your way of living. Those are your beliefs and your values. Now, consequences. Consequences are very important, y'all. I know people don't want to be, I ain't talking to the old folks. I'm talking the young folks who doing good, who don't made that decision to leave. I heard a girl say on TikTok, you're not going to leave me with these children. If you decide to go, take them children with you because I'm not going to be a single mother. And that hurt my feeling because I never get nobody my kids. I would never. But that's why I said, when I have my kids, I have my kids because I want my kids. What you think Rihanna did? Rihanna is not married to Rock. She chose him to be her baby daddy. Rocky and Rihanna is not married. Rihanna about like me. She's smart. I had my kids because I wanted from that man. I did. And I had the same that right that man. I had the same day, but I waited 10 years. But the thing is, I know who I want I want my kids. I love children. It ain't teaching nobody to say do this and do that. That's the way they living. The judge think that Rocky and Rihanna was married. They're gonna make a big decision at this situation. There ain't no common laws, y'all. It's no common law. It's no it's no law called common law no more, y'all. Back in the day, they used to say common law. It's none of that no more. Either that's your husband or not, or that's your wife, or is it not your wife, or that's your husband. I like to see a young man on social media who doing good and doing good with his channel. I'd like to see a young lady who doing great with her channel or doing something to see. It ain't good for me because I'm not good on social media. I'm not good with social media. So this is like a little again. This is a good little gig for me, and I want to get better in it. But really, I'm in another career. It's different. Listen, y'all. When you think about making a decision, you better thinking about your values and consequences. There are consequences that you need to think of. First of all, if you ain't getting no sleep, if Lil King ain't getting no sleep, ain't no use of y'all trying to get him to do right. Little boy named Lil King is a rapper, and ain't no use of y'all talking to him because he don't get no sleep. So forget about him doing right. If you ain't getting enough sleep, you gotta get enough sleep. How you expect for a child to go to school and get up and go to school, then you blaming him for not wanting to get up and go to school and do what the teacher say do. He ain't get enough sleep because he up doing what you do. Don't be trying to blame it on the child. Blame it on yourself. You got him doing it. It's no values in what you do. You think that you making money, it ain't about money. Got to get enough sleep, y'all. Wiser choices. And like this young lady said, I wish I can find that wiser. Did I put it up there? I think I already took it down. You can make wiser choices if you first understand the consequences of your health related decision. Y'all, when these people when they commit crime, they have health related decision. Men can have anxiety attack. Women think they the only one can have anxiety attack. Men can have it. So what I just told y'all, thinking about your consequences are very before you do what you do, not after you do it, but before you do it. You ain't worth me doing. That's what you need to say to yourself. Shoot, you ain't worth, man. You ain't even worth me going to jail for. No. I ain't about to do that. Come on, I'm about to walk away. Walk away, y'all. Walk away. Now we're gonna talk about. I just told y'all. Thinking about the consequences. You got to make wiser choices. For them people to think to put in, King Von said something about it's mental. It's mental, what he said. If he said the one way to get out of this game is you got to do this and you got to do that, you got to do this and got to do that. You know, and he is telling the truth, because if I have values, why would I get in what I get? See, that's what happened. Lil Durk thought he can get away with what he did because he didn't care about the consequences. But he tried like he in love and doing this and having babies and doing it, but they mentally ain't telling you everything. Y'all see, Devon said some street educational stuff, but he said something not only street, he said something real. He said some real talk. Either that, eat you in your grave, going to jail, and something else he said. That's what's going on. No way in the world these boys supposed to be. No men didn't walk around together to try to commit no crime together and go to jail. Think about Naziah Harris, her suspect, and his buddy. Oh my God. Sitting up on the stand, his buddy who was with him, know he committed a crime as well, allegedly. And the reason why I say allegedly, because I'm not sure, but the way he talking, like, I ain't done that good. Man, y'all making a big thing out of these folks faking. They sending signs. And then you got Jarvis hiding behind that big man. That man told that prosecutor, ooh, Lord, let me keep going. Now, when you're thinking about consequences, I want y'all to think about this. Before you do anything, think about this. Before you decide to rob that bank, before you decide to do that to that child, before you decide to steal your grandma money out of her pocketbook, before you decide to disrespect your mama, and before you decide to do and say and whatever, I want y'all to think about your consequences. How will this decision affect your health? Any decision that you make, you need to think about your health. And I don't say that too many times. You're not getting no headaches for nothing. Okay? Now, what will affect the health of others? Think about the consequences. What will affect my mama or my grandmama or my family health? What would affect them if I do what I do? What would affect them? If I decide to commit a crime, I saw a sister on the stand crying, and I'm gonna use this as an example. Jarvis Butt he ignored when his sister was on the stand, he was writing to ignore and block out what she was saying due to his consequences of doing what he did to Naziah Harris. So, will it affect the health of others? Yes, it did affect his sister on that stand. I was crying with that girl. I was crying with that young lady. And that's her brother. You got to testify against your own brother. Yes, it's going to affect her health. When you decide to tell my track team to go home, and I'm responsible for them young ladies, because you know how girls are, and you don't told them to go home without telling me that you told them to go home just because you got a better up top leadership over me, you don't louse your mind. You just affected my health. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this off. Hold on. I got to go downstairs right quick. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Whew. Okay, good. Prime example. A prime example. Mama said, a prime example. Mama said he couldn't go to that. He couldn't go to the party. Mama said you couldn't go to the party. I don't know nothing about them chillings. You can't go to the party. Your mama already said you can't go. So what you do is go ask your daddy. You go ask your father. Can you go to the party? But daddy don't know that you already asked your mama. He said go ask your mama. He ain't say I already asked my mama. But your good father would say, because he has values, he would say, what did your mama say? She said no. Then a good father would say, witness, that's what she said. We did it, y'all. We did it. Yeah, right. I can, you know what? I can't. You know what? I can look. I can look because I like to look. I looked at Jarvis the whole time. I didn't tell nobody Jarvis Butts, who was in Naziah Harris' case. I looked at him the whole time. Only reason why I looked at him because I tried to see which person who he loved the most. Which woman is he gonna look at when they come up there and take that stand? Which woman did he care about? Because right now he has some health issue because he went through the same thing. Then nobody had to tell us that. We know he went through the same thing because he's doing it. But what disturbed about the situation was the decision that other women made that affected other people's health. So what it did is it affected the other people's health. Now, those when you think about consequences, how would the decision affect your health? Because they about to tear you up. And will it affect the health of others? Yes, it did. If so, how? What you think? That boy mama and his sister looked at him. No, I'm talking about another case. I'm talking about I'm talking about Ashley Atkins case. His mama and his sister looked at him like, while the other person was looking around, they were looking at him like, what the heck happened to him? Because his health affected theirs. He was on the right track. He was in their service. He did good. He did something that he wanted to do. And his health and his consequences affected them. Now, let's finish talking about thinking about the consequences. You need to think about how will the decision affect your health, as well as will it affect the health of others. Also, you need to think, is the behavior you might choose harmful or illegal? When that happened to Naziah, what is harmful and illegal? What I do if I am under other health issues, mentally doing what I'm supposed to be doing, it's going to help. It's going to affect my physical and my social my social reality. So, excuse me, y'all. I have to be mentally, physically, and emotionally and socially ill. I have an illnesses. Jarvis Butt have an illnesses that he been fighting for years. But if I know that and I met him, regardless of what he tells me, they're gonna always say that the opposite person lied. There's no consequences to him, that he's not gonna ever do it again, even though he went to jail. He thinks that the health, his decision is not gonna affect what he about to deal with next. I'm so afraid there is more than two people involved in Naziah Harris' case. I believe, y'all, deep down in my heart, that something happened to her aunt children. I really do. I really do think something happened to his own children. If he do it to Naziah and y'all let him in the house, y'all didn't help him. So the consequences, think about the consequences. How will my family feel about my decision? Ashley Atkins. Your family would have never thought that you would ever do something like that to Ashley, because Ashley family thought you were going to get married to her daughter one day. But you got a whole woman over there. Mental stress is so important because people are not taking their medication because it's not feeling good to them. There are so many mental illnesses going on because they ain't taking their medication. Because it's going to affect what they do in life. Fun, recreational. This is real talk, y'all. This is real talk. It don't mean that they're a bad person. They got mental illnesses going on with themselves, and they choose to make that choice in the decision-making process. Every day of my life, I have to decide if I'm going to pay this bill today or wait to pay this bill. When I get that bill through mail, I say to myself, I'm going to do this to this bill. That's a decision-making, y'all. When you ain't got no food, a parent cannot think and feel right when ain't no food in the house to eat. But a real parent would sacrifice and feed their kids, and they don't eat. Now, so when you're thinking about the decision, you're talking about a choice or solving a what? Problem. So if you don't think right, there are going to be those consequences. How will the decision affect my health? Will it affect the health of others? Is the behavior I might choose harmful or illegal? How will my family feel about my decision? Does the decision fit with my values? You ain't got no value. No, it don't. No, you don't. You got values. I seen a lot of good parents say, like, okay, let me tell you, Luigi Mangione. Luigi Mangione, who in locked up with P. Diddy now, the one who shot the healthcare worker. Rich man. Now he ain't rich, his parents rich. And the only thing gonna make him rich if they leave him some money. He ain't got no money. Cause if he was rich, he wouldn't be acting a fool. But but he had values. So a lot of children who haven't experienced the project and who haven't experienced situations they have values. And you said, what make him, his mom and dad, the multi-millionaires, and he did what he did is because of his health issue. And his health issue is what he do to his body. He did something he took something. Something don't, when you these things that what young people doing now, it's affecting their body quicker than it used to be. And then you got to be careful because everything, that's because it'll take me 5 ibuprofen, them cheap ibuprofen that y'all get out the dollar store, to work on me because my body is high tolerance. It take me more than it would take you. Who's going to get affected first? Me. So I got to make a decision, do it or don't. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Does the decision fit with your value? How will the decision affect my goals? What about your goals? What about your job? What about what you thinking about, what you want to be? You want to be the famous football player, the famous track runner. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, young people. I can't pronounce that boy name for nothing. Word Papoose. That's Remy husband. Remy husband. They are not fighting, y'all. They're not breaking up. Can I tell y'all what's going on? See, if you pay attention, you will know what's going on. No, the girl is a boxer, and guess what? She is a rapper. They are promoting her. Remy and Papoose, whatever his name, he ain't trying to break up. They making y'all think that they are breaking up. They're fighting and she jealous of that girl. No, it's a promotion. They promoting her. She's a rapper and a boxer. She a rapper and she a boxer. Papoose ain't going nowhere. Papoose crazy about Remy. He ain't gonna just don't. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. So you have personal values. Ethical means choosing to take the action. Java's butts don't have no ethical, doesn't have no values. So that means that he what? Don't care what happened to him, who he meet. That means that ethical, he choose not take the right action. He not being honest. He ain't show respect. He ain't show no respect in that courtroom. He didn't show he wasn't honest. He could at least tell them people where that girl was. Ashley Atkins, DeAndre could have told them people where that girl was. They ain't got no values, y'all. They don't care. They don't care. They're not they're the ethical not even there. They're not even being honest. Tell them people where they kinfolks at so they can that's going all of this going on right now should make everybody in this world change who they are, what they are to be better, a better person. Be who you are. Don't let nobody change the person that you are. If you don't trust your children around people spending the night, all that kind of stuff, don't do it, regardless of what nobody say. I ain't let mine spend the night over everybody's house. I'm strictly, I'm sorry, y'all. They can let their friends spend out my house. Not they the one they no friends. I know the person and the parent, but they ain't about to spend out night. I don't trust that, man. I can't even sleep right my children spend night over nobody unless it's day. And you gotta be careful these days with your kin folks. I don't play that. I don't play that. I used to be at the club and I can't sleep. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I got if they're in my house, if my children in my house, I'm cool. But if they somewhere else, I can't party right, y'all, because I ain't never left my children like that. And I come home early on your butt. I can't party like that. Now, if you believe that it is important to take Nazara Harris to your shop and decided to spend time with her when she's supposed to be in school, clean up your dirty shop, then you're going to leave her clothes in the woods. That girl gave up a fight. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I don't even know what she gave them a fight. She gave them grown. Let me see. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, now let's get to. So what we learned today about making a responsible decision. It's a lot to this. It's a lot to this. Decision making every day right now as we live is coming from the choices that we make, y'all. That gonna affect our mental health. See, when people used to say, I had to tell people when they said, when you hear people say they got a mental health problem, they don't mean that they crazy, y'all. They're not saying that. They are going, their body is changing and going through something that it ain't used to going through. And what causes it, the doctor can tell them. Yes, they did. So let's move on. Now we talked about the values. We talking about ethical. We talk about decision makings. Okay, we talked about all that today. Now the criteria is the standards on which to base decision. Your criteria is like Jarvis, but didn't have any. DeAndre didn't have no criteria. They didn't have no ethical. They didn't have no values. They didn't even make. They made the decision, but they didn't care about their consequences. They thought about the consequences. They didn't care at the time because mentally they weren't there. Something that they did mentally threw them off. and whatever substances they had, threw them out. Now let's talk about building your self-esteem. Let's talk about building your self-esteem. Because not only women, not only women, men's as well, your self-concept and self-esteem is on the same level. Only thing, okay, I taught that another way. Now, we got an issue, y'all, a mental health issue. A lot of women, female, and a lot of men, as well as females, don't see they self as who y'all think they are. So self-concept is the way you see yourself, the way you view yourself. But if that mental capacity is not on the balance, is balanced, it's gonna throw your back. If your health is not balancing right, y'all. If you hear a person say they got a headache, they don't feel good. It's something wrong with them mentally and physically, right? It's three parts of the health triangle: is mental, emotional, physical, and social. I cannot do nothing socially, physically if I got a headache. So, ladies and gentlemen, your self-concept describes the way you see yourself. I always say I'm beautiful. I don't care what nobody say about me. I know I'm a beautiful looking, I'm a beautiful, good looking woman. That's your self-concept. Now I want to ask y'all a question. How do you feel about yourself? How do you see yourself? Right now, I want y'all to tell me, how do you see yourself? Hold your head up. Hold your head up. How do you see yourself? That's what self-concept is all about, the way you view yourself, how you feel about yourself. How you see not only yourself physically, but your ability and how you fit in. Now, Jarvis Butt hang with a group of people, and he hang in their house. 20 children. 20. Never heard nothing like that before in my life. I never heard uh 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 mm, 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 mm. a person in his condition with 20 children. Them women did not view themselves right. It had to be their self-esteem or their self-concept to want a man that bad. I don't care if you was 16, 17 years old. You just got out of high school, so you supposed to have more sense. Your self-concept, y'all, It's the way you see yourself as a man, or the way you see yourself as a woman. Where you see yourself as a doctor, or the way you see yourself as a teacher, where you see yourself as an artist, or where you see yourself as a homemaker. It's your self-concept. How you see yourself as a friend, that's your self-concept. How you see yourself as a mechanic, how you see as yourself as a beautician, that's your self-concept, the way you view yourself, the way you see yourself. Okay, if you don't see yourself as nothing, you consider yourself as nothing. Don't be mad at nobody because you said that. That's the way you see yourself. Now, that's self-concept, y'all. When it comes down to self-esteem, part of self-concept is what? Part of self-concept is what? Is your self-esteem. How you feel about yourself. See, you got one is how you view yourself, and the one is how you see yourself. How you view yourself. Right now, I want y'all to think about how you view yourself. Y'all don't think you too grown and not to know this kind of stuff, or not been taught this kind of stuff, or don't know this kind of stuff. Now you have been educated. Self-concept is the way you view yourself around your friends and yourself, or whatever, however you view yourself. And self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. How you feel about yourself. And I can't make you feel no better than what you feel about yourself. You got to feel that. Your self-esteem is how you feel about yourself, not me. You can't stop being. I want y'all to stop being yourself. People, be yourself and stop trying to be somebody else. Stop it, people. You got to love yourself. Now, do you like yourself? If you like yourself, you wouldn't pretend and make up something that ain't true. So you don't like yourself. If you like yourself, you'll get that girl. Oh, that's a beautiful dress you got on. Not either, oh, that's a great topic. But not, no, you ain't gonna say that a great topic. You would, if you had good self, and everything, how you see yourself and how you view yourself. I love me some me, y'all. I love me. I love me some me. How you love yourself? How you see yourself? How you view yourself? How do you? Worry about me. That's the difference in self-esteem and self-concept. I just how educated y'all today. I said self-concept means how you view your overall self. And self-concept is the way you see yourself. Do you like yourself? If so, then You probably have good self-esteem. I love myself. I love me some me. And don't say, yeah, I do too. I love me some me. You can't love you some me if you make an excuse to tell another person how good they are. I love to tell people how good they are. I love to tell people you're not. I'll never tell nobody you wrong. I tell you what, you know what, you make a lot of sense. But this and that. You don't tell nobody they wrong. You said, you're right. You're all right what you saying. But let's talk. I don't like tell nobody the way they thinking is wrong. I never been like that. I never been like that. I'm me. I'm me. I'm me. I'm who I am. Now, if you accomplish, let me tell you this. Just because, now I want to say this. Just because your channel not getting no views, doesn't mean you're not a good person. I don't want y'all to give up with, because see what's going to happen is the way you view yourself, the way you see yourself, you're going to try to be like them. You're going to think that self-concept, you're going to think that you're not this. Everybody different. Everybody different. Good self-esteem is very important. Feel good about you. Feel good that you're the best mother in it. I know I'm a good mother. Say that. No, I look good. I don't care who come along and say that you ugly. Y'all know back in the day we used to say UGLY, you ain't got no L about you ugly. You hush Campbell. Hush Campbell. That's my dog, y'all. Every time I sing. Hush. You know, we made a song and that's not right. That wasn't right. People with high self-esteem respect themselves. Hush Campbell. Respect themselves well. Wait a minute. Y'all don't hear him over there. He got more sense than most people. And don't look at me like that, Campbell. People with high self-esteem, that's a dog I'm talking about, y'all, to my Campbell. People with high self-esteem respect themselves as well as other people. I got my self-esteem about me. I love me some me. Ooh, I love me some me. I will marry myself before I get another headache. Now, when you like yourself, others will like you because they will see how confident you are. But you got to give that person credit. Stop giving other people credit for somebody else's ways. Stop it. You are, y'all, nobody have to prove to nobody that they didn't go do this or they didn't go do that. Just be honest with yourself. Okay? That's what self-esteem means, y'all. All of this is dealing with your physical, mental, and emotional, and social health. Building your self-esteem come along with a lot of little stuff. Building your self-esteem will change Depending on what? Depending on what? It will change depending on how you view yourself, how you look at you, how you feel about yourself. There are some people has low self-esteem. You may have a spot right here on your face, a bump, a big old mold on your face, a big old birthmark for your face, either the way you walk or way you talk. Well, you got to love yourself, like yourself, love yourself. Now, building self-esteem means your self-esteem will change depending on how you view what happened to you. Something happened to Jarvis Butt. Something happened to P. Diddy. All the thing happened to what Beyonce husband named Jay-Z. Is he glad P. Diddy locked up because his daughter grown? And you know what? I like what Beyonce doing. Taking her daughter and train her daughter, entertain her daughter, let her daughter do stuff around her. Not nobody else. She danced with her mama, but mama got to get used to her doing stuff off around her, but she not at the age where she need to be by herself. So Beyonce doing a good job. So when you talking about building self-esteem, it's a couple of things y'all got to realize. Realistic goal. If you're gonna get if you need to build your self-esteem, you got to get you some realistic goals. Not no fake goal, realistic goals. Something that reasonable to accomplish. Get a goal that everybody think they can rap. Anybody can rap. I can rap. Y'all can rap. But is that a realistic goal for me? No, it's not. Only way it become realistic if I enjoy doing it. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah. Everybody think they can rap. Everybody ain't no rapper. Everybody ain't no teacher. Everybody ain't no lawyer. Ain't no fireman. Everybody can't work at a restaurant. Restaurant rate money. Everybody can't be a painter on the street. Everybody can't be a crosser guard. Everybody can't be a computer expert. No. So choose a set of realistic goals. Well, I used to be Jarvis, but don't be locked up. Well, I used to be locked up before. He will always be who he is. So his mental illnesses, his mental health don't turn to mental illnesses. Focus on what you are naturally good at. Everybody. You can't get mad at me because you teach math and these kids ain't understand what you're saying. And I'm teaching health. Why you mad at me? You chose to be a math teacher. When you decide to go to college, you need to think about what is realistic to you, what you want to do. Not what you need to think about how is it going to be in the future? How can you change the future? You can't get mad at nobody else because you did got that and they making y'all do this. Building self-esteem. Strategies. These are strategies that I'm giving y'all. Have some realistic goals. When you hear somebody say they want to be something that don't make no sense, I just want to sit around and drink and all that, man. I want to do this. Everybody can't be no pimp. Everybody can't be a dealer. It ain't for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. Now, ask for help when you need it. Recognize and accept when you might need help. That's building your self-esteem. I know I need some help. I need some help with somebody showing me how to do an intro for my channel. I need somebody. I've been trying to get somebody. They don't want, people jealous. People so jealous hard. I ain't never been like this, so I don't understand it, y'all. I like to help people. But if I was still around the where I was, they would have been showing me how to do it. So ask for help when you need it. If you need some help filling out an application, said, this man opened up the door for me yesterday. Some of y'all girl would have tuned y'all nose up and wouldn't even said thank you. I said, thank you, baby. Thank you. These men ain't got to open no door for you. They know women. They know real women when they see it. That's why he opened the door. He could have just let that door stay closed and let me open it. But when he opened it so wide, I said, thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. He said, no problem. You are now if they opened up, I'm talking about he opened up this restaurant door for me. He wasn't with me. But at least I ain't too my nose up at him. But since my self-esteem, I thank you. I don't go around and talk about people. I don't have to. I don't have to. Cause my self-esteem right there where it's supposed to be at. For to be 65, I look good. And I feel good. I got that. If you want to talk to me, y'all. If you want to talk, young boy, if you want to talk to me all the time. I told the young boy the other day, said, won't you talk to somebody young? Because I'm too old for you, baby. I'm too old for you. Man, he had to say he was 39, I would have tried him. He said he was 36, I would have tried him. But I think he's younger than it. I checked him out, y'all. I peeped his game. But anyway, women ain't looking old like they used to, y'all. We ain't old. Now, optimistic is very important in self-esteem. Optimistic. You have to be optimistic. Having a positive attitude about your future. Now, what I used to do to help other folks, I would give them an opportunity that they have never had before, and they've been happy, and they made them parents happy. Because guess what? Didn't nobody else give my child opportunity but you. And I made that person, I changed that person from what they were with the group that I have. It's a group that I work with that we changed them folks together, but we met and sat down together. So high standards is where I am. I'm just not good on the computer. I'm not good on the computer, y'all. I'm sorry, but I ain't going nowhere. But self-esteem strategy for building your self-esteem is set realistic goals. Remember that. You got to take notes, y'all. I said that the other day. Take notes. Don't be too good. Put it in your note. Put it in your phone. Stop counting. Count. Put it in your phone. Put the notes in your phone. You put everything else in your phone. Focus on what are naturally good at, what you are naturally good at. Work to improve your skills. So that's what I do. I done got in a class on YouTube. On YouTube, not what I always on class on YouTube, but on Facebook. I done got in a program. And the person said they were surprised that I ain't too old not to learn. Teach me. Teach me. Shoot, I listen. And another strategy to use to build your self-esteem is to ask for help when you need it. And baby, I ain't scared to ask for it. I ask somebody to help me. Help me with it. Help me with my intro. And the intro is one of the easiest things to make. And everybody hating because I want an intro. But I know my children know how to make an intro. They got computers at their house. Scared I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna get somebody to do it for me. I got somebody gonna do it for me. Now accept that no one is perfect. Everyone has different abilities, y'all. That's a good strategy right there. Accept that no one is perfect. Recognize that there is always room for improvement. There is always room for improvement. Oh, yeah. For me, especially for anybody. Identify your weakness without judging yourself. Stop putting yourself in whatever happened in whatever do. Stop doing it. Stop thinking that you can't listen because you know that something happened. Say, like, I know I had a knee replacement. I'm not going to keep on saying, well, I know what I'm talking about because I had a knee replacement. I'm just going to listen. Or either a situation that you know that you done been in, or somebody, and you can't nobody tell you nothing. You can't listen. But your act that you been in, it's gonna be different than the act that somebody else been in. Now, those are your strategy to building your self-esteem, is to accept that no one is perfect, ask for help when you need it, focus on what are naturally good at, and self-realistic goals are your strategy. Don't ask me nothing stupid. And then when I come at you, then y'all don't want nobody to say nothing to you. I am. That's how I am. I am. Because that's how I am. Like, what you say? I mean, I mean, this is my season last year started. Well, when folk be talking, I was like, what you say? What you just say? What you say? That's how I be saying, what you just say? What you say? Stop pretending, y'all, and be real. Stop. I don't like fake folks. And I don't especially it's bad when you like a person and you know that fate, because they don't consider your values. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, that's a lot of things go with building your self-esteem, but I just gave y'all some strategies. Set realistic goals, focus on what you are naturally good at, ask for help when you need it, accept that no one is perfect. Okay, that's how you can build yourself. And we talk about self-esteem today, and we talk about self-concept. We said what? Self-concept is what? It's the way you view yourself. Y'all, this is not stupid. This is reality, what I'm talking about. Because we got too many women with low self-esteem. We got men now with low self-esteem. We got a lot of men with low self-esteem. Women as well. Don't forget, self-concept is the way you view yourself. Self-esteem is the way you feel about yourself. When I view myself, I look at a beautiful woman. I don't have to ask nobody how I look. I know I'm beautiful. You can say what you want to say about me. I'm beautiful. Shoot, I look good. Confused. What? what? My girl said confused. But anyway, self-concept is the way you view yourself. Self-esteem is the way you feel about yourself. How you feel about yourself. If you trying to be like somebody else, you ain't feeling good about yourself. If you trying to prove yourself to somebody else, you're not feeling good about yourself. You need to work on that. You got to work on it. Y'all, we at optimistic. Remember, it's a lot that we talked about. This is stuff that I talk about all the time and implement it in my content. So you're not gonna know if I'm speaking English or Spanish. Now, yesterday something happened. I did a content, and before I blame anybody, I didn't like how my computer, my StreamYard was jumping. My StreamYard wasn't doing it when I was getting it free. But soon I put my money on it, and y'all know I've been paying on it for a long time. But when I put my money on something, I expect for it to work right. Don't y'all? Don't y'all? But look, y'all. Somebody out there needed to hear this. There's no way Jarvis Butt had 20 children and 2 been a problem. It's more than 2. The other one too ashamed to bring it up. Ladies, listen. The cousin know more than what she know. Cousin used to stay there. We ain't gonna get into that. So y'all look, today we learned a lot about building your self-esteem and making responsible decision. Responsible decision is a decision that we have to make every day, and we got to have values, right? We got to. And then what else we got to do? Consider the consequences. What we say about self-esteem, self-concept is the way we view ourselves. And self-esteem is what? The way you see. Will you look up in the morning and tell yourself, good morning, gorgeous? You beautiful. Y'all beautiful. I don't care if you got 1,000 of freckles in front of your face. Behind them freckles is a beautiful person. I do not worry about what's something that I can't fix. Okay? I love y'all. I want to thank Manifest Reality. I want to thank those who watching. If you didn't watch it, if you do watch it, don't make no difference, but it's there for you if you do need to listen to it. Because somebody going through something right now, and you don't have to go through nothing like this. Have confidence in yourself. You gonna get that job. Somebody told me, a young man told me the other day, he put in an application. I said, well, own that application. Own that job. Own it. Say it's yours. You gonna get it. If you don't own it, then you ain't gonna get it. God, I want me some crab legs. Love y'all. I want me some crab legs, so I'm about to go get some. I just don't feel like driving. Whew, I feel like driving, God. I don't feel like driving. I can order. I don't know how to order that stuff. I feel like driving. Well, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out, okay? Okay.